Hi everybody, my name is Ian Brander and I'm an event videographer from Colorado Springs. And I was recently scammed by a company called Denver Wedding Films, which is run by CEO John Clark. And they're a company based in Denver that takes pride in offering 4K wedding videos for affordable prices. This is their website here. There we go. Okay. So, you know, it's pretty attractive to customers because, you know, the price is decent. I think the more expensive packages cost around $1,600. The problem is, in order to make those prices so cheap, he steals from videographers, and he steals their work and doesn't pay them. And then his company takes the credit for their videos that were never paid for. And I was hired on April 8th with 2018 with my video partner here, Tom Rawls, who is the other event video shooter. That's Tom. He's a good guy. Good old Tommy boy. So anyway, that was Tom. And neither of us have been paid, even though the contract states that we will be paid $50 an hour. The wedding was 9 hours long. And we'll be paid as soon as the footage is uploaded to Denver Wedding Films company Dropbox. And it was. And days had passed, and the CEO, John Clark, was just not addressing the problem of not paying us. And so I went on the not.com and I started looking at other people's reviews just to see if they had experienced anything similar. And so, of not getting paid. And so I'm going to show you guys just what some of these reviews said. And this is what caused me to finally confront John Clark and just like tell him that he needed to pay me, and realize that he was most likely scamming me. So anyway, most of the reviews are good. It's, the customers. But then there's a few that says, stay away, fraud alert. John Clark doesn't pay videographers, 3 months waiting for payment. No email answer, no phone answer. This is my review that happened today. Videographers beware, Denver Wedding Films is a fraud business. Their CEO, John Clark, finds videographers from Craigslist. His contract promises them $50 an hour to film the weddings. But once the footage is uploaded to his company's Dropbox, he doesn't pay and will block them on social media if they try to warn others about his business. This is how he forces to charge so little for the wedding packages. This is happening with many and likely all of his contract videographers, including me and Tom R., the most recent videographers he sent on a gig in Monument, Colorado. Spread the word to all your event videographer friends on Facebook. Do not let this company continue to steal from hardworking people. So anyway, that was the review I left. And then finally John gets back to me on email, and he says this. He says, all payments are on hold until you remove any and all reviews against this company. And I said, that's not what the contract states. I'm owed money for my work and upon receipt of the videos. Unless I'm paid, I will not consider removing any bad reviews, right? Like, why would I? It's his responsibility to pay me, and he hasn't, and he's broken the contract. And it's currently the beginning of April 19th, which is 11 days after the wedding, and I was supposed to be paid forever ago, according to the contract, as soon as he receives the videos. But, obviously he has received them, and he's posted them on Facebook, and he's not paying me. And so anyway, he basically was using extortion here, like holding the payment above my head, and unless I remove any review on his company, which, he probably is not going to pay me anyway, because he hasn't been. And he's been very disrespectful. And then his response finally is, I said, unless I'm paid, I will not consider removing any bad reviews. And he says, yeah, well, you can go fuck yourself then. And so, now he's threatening me. And so I just want to let you guys know from from one person to another. I want to have your guys' backs and just let you know to avoid Denver wedding films. It's a fraud business, and John Clark does not treat people well. It's particularly the videographers he hires. He basically finds new videographers to replace the old ones that he's scammed, and then just rinse and repeat. And just banking off the fact that people probably won't take him to court. I'm looking into it right now because I don't want I don't want him to keep stealing from people and making a good living off of it. So yeah, there it is. He posted this on his Facebook page 7 hours ago. It's April 19th, as you can see. And I just want to prove here that it was on my hard drive much sooner than that. This is my work, right? So here's the footage from the C100, which is this camera here that I filmed the wedding with. That's the C100, and the other camera I was using was the Sony A7S. So this is the footage from the C100. Actually, no, let's start with the A7S because this shot here is the Sony A7S. So there we go, Sony A7S. Okay, here we go. This should be it here. Coming close. Okay, there we go. This is my shot. She's reading her vows right now. There she is, reading her vows. Same exact shot. So yeah, the footage belongs to me. This is my footage. John Clark is not paying me. And the other angle is... so this is Tom's shot right here. Tom Rawls. And... let's see, there's a wide shot somewhere. There we go. So this shot here, this came from my Canon C100. There we go, there it is. Canon C100. Same shot. So anyway, yeah, John Clark is a thief, and he is stealing my work and not paying me for it, and then getting all the credit for it for his fraud company. And there you have it. There's the proof.